Join us on the Shark Stream.
And join us on Shark Stream.
Join us on the Shark Stream.
Join me on the Shark Stream.
Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark 3, going live. We're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
You've always been able to find anything you need with a smartphone. Now you can use it to find a game of pool with the Solado app. Anywhere, anytime. You can even host a game, tournament, or lesson, and make money. See where you stack up against all the other players worldwide in the Solado ranking system.
Okay, hello everybody. This is Brian the Kickin' Chicken. We've got a little early bird special here for you on this Friday. Is it Friday? I think it is. So we've got yeah, it is. We've got Brian Marek. He's going to try to steal the number 12 spot away from Jim Gravel. Should be a lot of fun today. And we don't know if we're going to have anything going on afterwards. So I'm guessing it's better than 50-50. That will stir something up. Something will go on after this match as well. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Hope everybody's also enjoying. If you're able to watch the big truck production, they've got the Midwest event going on in Iowa, and Lucas gave a really good account for himself. I got to tell you, I thought he was going to beat Sky Woodward. He came real close to doing so. I'm going to be joined in a minute by Bobby Hunt. He'll be making his way into the booth. He had to run out and do a quick errand. So here we are. Get your bets down. Brian Marek won the lag, and he's breaking 0-0. Got a hold of him pretty good. Lost the cue ball a little bit, but it came back into a pretty good spot. He made a ball. Looks like he's got a bank on if he chooses to. Hey, Bobby. Hey, if somebody could just let us know that our audio is working. I could see the video on my phone. We had a little problem the other night. I want to make double sure that they got that squared away. You remember when I was broadcasting your practice session with Lucas? The sound was out for 20 minutes or so. Jim's going to say thank you for that.
You know, it was almost a really good shot, but it got between that 3 and 4, or he would have had him locked up.
Well, I think he could just play a really soft shot here, just go forward a couple of rotations, and he'll have the 2 looking at good position to get on the 3. He did a pretty good job of it. Well, he might be able to draw back. That would be the favorable side to be shooting the 3 right back here. What do you think, Bob?
I think so. If he can do that, I like it. I can't tell how much of an angle he has. But if you can, like I say, if you can do it, we got someone here. Audio sounding great.
Hey, thank you very much, Scott. Thank you for joining us.
Looks like he's going forward, so. Oh, that's nice.
Not bad,
He
not
hit
bad.
that really nice. I didn't realize he could do that.
Oh, this has automatic position for the 4.
As long as he didn't hit too hard. This table plays really nice with a new felt on it.
Yeah. I don't know if they addressed there. We saw a couple little roll-offs. The cushions seem to be
They seem-
behaving really nice.
Yeah, they play like they should now.
Well, you played on it for a little while.
Yeah.
It felt pretty good, right?
I thought it played really nice.
Yeah, he overhit this a hair, but it shouldn't hurt him.
You know, the last time we saw Jim play, he quit pool after he lost.
He lost. He was up
He
8-3.
told me he was retiring and wasn't going to play again.
Let me tell you something, and you know this is better than anybody. We're lifers. We can't get away
Yeah.
from this. It's in our blood.
Hey, Dylan, how are you?
Didn't you say you quit 600 times yourself? You just
Yeah, I just
decided to stop telling
I
people.
just don't tell people when I quit.
Oh, the 8's got him.
So who's the favorite here? 13?
Well, Brian's got a little higher
Yeah, see,
Fargo,
okay.
but he's a bit of a mental case, so
Oh yeah, Brian's
you got
nuts.
to knock off 20 points for that straight away.
He's not nuts like Sammy the Shoe,
Oh, nobody is.
but he's nuts like Sammy the Glove.
Exactly.
Yeah.
More glove than shoe.
Mm-hmm. Well, he looks like he got away with it.
Yeah, he blocked it.
Any updates on how Lucas is doing at the tournament in Iowa?
I started to mention, watching him last night. Obviously, I'm not an expert at one pocket, but I had a general sense of what's going on, mostly thanks to you. And, I saw him come real close to beating a world-class player, Sky Woodward. He beat Jonathan Pinniger, which is no slouch. I think didn't he win Derby City?
I don't think so.
What did he win? It was a big event.
And I don't think he won Derby City.
Oh, he's been placing pretty high, and it's amazing.
Oh, he's a good player.
In one pocket.
What's really amazing is he hadn't been beat with the end of a cue stick.
Oh, he's a bit of a pain in the ass. There's no question about that.
But he can play.
Yeah, and yeah, he can play. I think he's reformed himself a little bit, to be honest with you, Bob. I've heard, rumors, word on the street. I think he's gotten a little less hot-headed.
So how long before Brian comes into the booth to tell us what he did wrong?
Should be by the end of this rack.
As soon as he misses the second ball. He hit that one nice.
We got to get the
I like
heavier
that.
duty chain lock from the inside,
This one he's got to be a little careful. Because if he gets the wrong angle, he's going to bump into that 9, and nobody doesn't want that.
Oh, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, but see, the 9's in the way.
Oh, I see what you're
He
saying.
wanted
If
to
he's
be
going to
out-
drag, yeah.
Yeah,
Now he's got to hit a rail. He wanted a little steeper angle, right?
either a steep
Yeah.
angle or dead over here.
Yeah.
But you got to get the 9 out of the way.
You don't want to leave the 9 on the bottom rail. Oh, he made it without hitting it.
That was a good shot. I thought he couldn't do it. Oh,
Boy,
look. Hey, Cliff, how are you?
It looked fractional close. Hey, Cliff, what do you say there, sir? Hey, Dylan, thanks for checking in. So this should be pretty elementary.
Should be. Getting a lot of draw on it, though.
Came out
Good
skinny.
shot. You get off that rail.
Pretty good.
That ball on that rail, I bet, is the most frequent missed 9-ball shot. When the cue ball stops on that rail.
Yeah, you've only got the top third to work
Yeah.
with, and it gets in your head a little. Like you feel a tiny bit of sense of betrayal by the cue ball. No roll-offs.
Oh, that was a nice start, Brian. Very nice.
Yeah, it looked like he knows what he's doing.
If he could always do that, he could win.
We've seen him vacillate between what you just saw here and like he just got a cue in his hand for the very first time. Kind of like me. I do a fair amount of it myself.
You've been called out, Brian.
Uh-oh, who's calling me out? Oh, boy.
Green light.
Wow. Well, hey, listen, if I have to do it, it's going towards making you a more well-rounded pool player. I'll do it. If you're
He
getting
d-
some
he-
benefit from it, why not?
He doesn't go in on Saturday though.
Yeah, you got to come tomorrow. Tell the wife you're going to Lowe's to pick up some supplies for whatever project you're on, and make a detour.
We had a guy in New London. Somehow on Thanksgiving Day, he convinced his wife and her family was at his house. I think I introduced you to him once.
On Thanksgiving, this is.
It was on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
We're at the pool room because where else would we be? But so anyhow, he convinced his wife he had to go somewhere. Well, for some reason she didn't believe him. She gets the car, drives to the New London pool room. Now he isn't very tall. She isn't even 5 foot. She walks in yelling at him. He drops his head, walks out. As she's walking out, she stopped and looked at the table one and said, "Is that my husband's cue?"
She knew enough to get his
Yep.
equipment,
And so she snapped it in half right on the
and she knew enough not to trust any of you.
He busted his cue.
Sounds like a scene out of The Honeymooners or
It
something. That's
was,
perfect.
was hilarious.
Perfect.
Really like that. The guy whose stick was broken.
Yeah.
When he was about 17, he used to house sit for me and use my pool table while I was gone. But I didn't teach him to let his wife do that.
Oh God, I got to tell you, people don't understand why we love to be in pool rooms. This is the kind of stuff right there. You just never know day to day something's
Yeah,
going to happen.
something always happens.
You want to be there to see it or take part in it if you.
I've known two people in my life from the pool world who had some money, and both times I saw them in public with part of their family,
Yeah,
and they didn't even look at me,
won't acknowledge
not
it.
acknowledge
Yeah.
at all.
That's
They
just
didn't
how
want
it. That's just how it is. They don't want to associate with
No,
the.
not
They don't
well.
want them knowing that they associated with the riffraff.
Hey,
It's kind of a badge of honor that you're the riffraff. Yeah.
Greg is.
Hey, speaking of riffraff, what's going on, Greg? Nice to see you, sir.
This is the best I've seen Brian play so far. He hasn't missed in the first round. Usually by now he's stopping around.
Take a good close look at him for your strategy on your next meeting, Greg. Hope all's well.
Did his son play the other day?
I don't know how that worked out because he was supposed to play Jared, and I'm unsure if Jared even went up there. What happened with that?
She was there, so the girlfriend was there, so he must have been there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, true.
Thank you, Greg. And it's about the 9-ball combo. Brian Marek prides himself on riding a 9.
Oh God, well you're not. This is not a news flash to Greg.
You just got to make him call it.
No news flash. Yeah.
Jim here is capable of playing pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely.
After he quit pool last week, I didn't know if we'd see him today.
Yeah. It took him a whole 5 days to get back here.
I didn't like the way he played it, but he played it really nice. He never got a game. Oh.
Was he there looking to play? And they just who did Phil Davis play? Because I guess Phil played. And are you coming down when the guys come down?
Oh, it's next Friday.
Yeah, he said Brian made 6 combos. I know that's it. You know he can't sustain it, or at least you pray that he can't sustain that. Anybody that goes in on that many early nines, you gotta keep giving them a chance. Oh, okay. So he did get some action at least.
They split.
Split.
I watched Jesse play a little with Rob Pearsall, and he should have won both sets. I watched it on the internet.
Yeah, they had the camera up.
Yeah, but I thought he should have won both sets.
I came in late, but what I saw, Rob looked strong at the end of the first set, and then he fell off considerably. And you said when we talked that he didn't start out real good on the first set.
He was chasing the whole time, but Jesse just
Kept giving him
couldn't
chances.
finish him.
Yeah.
He had him beat easily. I thought he had him beat easily.
Is he going to kick at this, or what's going on?
I think he grabbed the jump cue.
Oh, did he? He can stretch out and jump it?
How do I? Oh, I'm not sure.
Well, it looks ripe for the kick. Little soft 2-railer,
You're
man.
not going to get on the 7.
Yeah, you clear as soon as you hit on the second. If you get the second rail,
How are you going to get on the 7? You're going to shoot it from over here
I'm talking about coming into this rail.
and play the ball?
Play the 6. Yeah. What's he looking to get a? Is he? I don't know what that was.
I don't know what you were talking about.
Oh, to kick it into this,
Yeah,
into
that's
this
what I
round.
said. You kick it, but you weren't going to get on the 7.
Yeah, isn't that the 7 right there?
Yeah, but
If you
when
made that ball over there.
yeah, and the cue ball's going up about where the 6 is now. You would, I mean,
It would, I mean, that's why I said play soft.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
it's okay.
That's what I thought, play it soft, and it would have been a decent shot.
Bobby always gets the cash. Bobby Hilton, yeah. I guess they're coming down to
Just make it,
20
oh yeah,
28th, I think they said.
you coming down with him, Greg? Come on down.
Well, this would be a really good shot, but I would hesitate to shoot it. Into it. I don't know what he was trying to do, but it looks like he got away with it.
Not yet. Oh, now he did.
Oh,
Maybe not yet.
oh,
I
good.
can't tell. Let's take a look overhead.
He's got the whole ball. He just has a little tough kick.
You can't tell what that is.
Huh?
You can't tell what that is.
No.
That's a stack of pancakes with syrup on it.
Oh, Jesus.
They got every kind of emoji you could
Yeah, that's
think
pretty
of. They got the pancake emoji. Nice move, Greg.
Well, I hope I see you then, Greg. Greg's one of my favorite people in the pool world.
And likewise, absolutely. Tell you one thing you know for sure. When you buy something from him, it's going to be correct, perfect, beautiful.
Yeah,
He doesn't go for that B grade merchandise.
I can't afford anything he's got.
Yeah, he does go with the real good stuff.
Only thing you gotta hope is a nice shot, good shot.
He ended up with angle.
But yeah, nice angle too.
That's what you were
Pizza
concerned
first.
you might not have angle, right? He ended up with some.
We have good pizza down here. Oh, he has that about as good as you could hope.
Yeah, for a left-hander.
Yeah, it's perfect for a lefty. The one.
All right, we got action here. Okay, we're back live. We got action here.
What's your
1-1. Didn't I? Oh, I hit the wrong one. Giving Brian all the points.
brain?
Brain Marek. All right. Funny how whenever Bobby Hilton sets his score up, he's Brain Marek.
I think he's doing it on purpose.
Oh, he is. No question about it. Taking a swipe at him.
This will be tough to get good on the 2. And if he gets good, I mean, get on the 3. And if he gets on the 3, it's going to be on the short side.
Boy.
I can't see him getting to this side.
You just play safe here.
You could. I'd probably try to make it. You know, try to get around here.
Got to get around.
But you've got to play for the short side.
Yep.
You
go around the 9.
well, I can't see how it's laying. If I can, I would. I'd go
Mhm.
around it. Looks to me like it should get about.
Then you get close to the 5 on
Yeah.
the way through, right?
I would think just making a top left should get to like 1 diamond off.
He was coming. Oh, he was able to get through the gate.
That's
Boy, he was pretty good too if he made the ball.
that's exactly the line I meant.
Yeah, beautiful.
He did that pretty good. But you got to make the shot.
Yeah. Same issue here. How do you hold it for the three now? Now you
Well,
might
you
play
got to
safe.
hold it. You either go back and forth or you play safe. But if I
You could probably go back and forth. No,
play
you went safe.
carefully,
To his credit, you might get the
that
nine
might
ball
be
here
really
too.
nice.
Yeah, and let me tell you,
That was perfect.
why have that?
Nice shot,
Why have
Brian.
that rack on the table
They
if
should have
you're
moved
getting
it
that
down.
close? Because he would have been mad as a hornet if that magic rack took that beautiful safety away. And yes, Brian just peeked his head in the door
And
to
just
show us
smiled.
he was flexing his muscles for some reason.
I think he was saying Cliff White ought to learn that safe.
Or any safe for that matter.
Had to leave the door open. Pretty sure Brian's coming back.
Of course.
What a safe that was.
Hey Cliff, what do you hear? If you're still watching, what do you hear from Carl? How's he doing with his shoulder? Miss him over at the room.
Said it's still bothering. Yesterday, so it's still bothering.
Oh yeah.
Um, what's he?
Nice hit.
Good.
He's gonna get a blocker.
Brian. Oh, I can't
Boy,
tell.
it's close.
Looks like it might have snuck out a little bit.
But he could just edge the left side and use the
Easy.
three ball to hide the
Yeah.
cue ball
Or go around here, leave the cube over here.
if he can get enough of it,
But
right?
it looks like he's shooting at it, Brian.
He's got that much of
I
it.
can't tell. Yep.
Yes, he did.
Good shot. Why didn't he always play like that?
Very nice.
Gonna do this with Greg Antonakis watching him? He's
Yeah.
supposed I thought he
Maybe,
was,
next time he comes in, we'll have to tell him Greg's watching. He'll go back to his usuals. Too late. Greg's seen enough. Uh-oh.
You got two straight.
He's got
He's got to go forward in this one.
Yeah, which isn't the end of the world.
It was playing really nice right now.
If he can come back up just about the same height as the nine ball, he should be in good shape. Anything more than that, it'd be a bonus. Looks like he's drawn though, Bob. Well, he had enough angle to get good.
He's capable of playing pretty good. He just refuses to usually. I think when he plays list and tournaments, he doesn't have the same intensity as when he plays for money. Usually he's laughing and joking and knocking on the door.
I see him laughing and joking quite a bit when he's in action too.
So,
Nice shot.
I'm glad he's getting better.
Yeah,
Brian's looking pretty good.
perfect on the nine. Don't let up.
Hitting so hard.
Yeah, I think he just feels comfortable.
Yes. A little bit
Yeah,
off.
it doesn't. Yeah, it's not
A
necessary.
little bit off. It's going to jar.
Yep. All right, Brian takes the lead at 2-1. I was just thinking about that when I said don't let up. It reminded me of don't give up, don't ever give up. They had those ESPYs on the other night, Bob. I
Yeah.
don't know if you got to see any
I
of
didn't
it,
watch it.
but Jimmy Valvano, when he gave that famous
I
speech,
remember.
Bob, it was 21 years ago. Hard to imagine that, right?
Right so quickly.
Feels like 5, 10 years. 21 years ago. I remember that they tried to let him know. They gave him that little music or something that your time on the stage, you got to hurry it up.
Yeah.
And he's Fungul, you don't know what do you know about time? It's went into that
He knew about it.
phenomenal speech.
Oh, Brian hit it pretty good. Came out of it nicely.
7 in. Yeah,
And I got a little trouble maybe with it. But I think he's going to have trouble getting on that too.
he looks pretty straight on the one. Well, you know, he's got that carbon fiber shaft. He can draw into short side position. Possibly. Yeah, you're flirting with that 3 ball though.
The brain is pretty funny.
Well, he drew the heck out of that
Those
ball.
sticks really do draw well.
He ends up with a blocker, but it looks pretty uncomplicated. I think Jim should either swerve it or jump it.
I think he's got to jump it.
Kid's choice here.
He's using his whole cue.
Yeah, going for the swerve.
Yeah, even if it makes, he's not going to get on the 2. That's why at least kicking it, you have a chance.
He wasn't.
He
He
had no
wasn't close
chance.
to it there.
He had no chance of making that and getting a shot.
Brian starts getting those evil thoughts, but there's not enough balls for him.
I don't
playing
know.
a 3 foul.
Oh,
Is he going to stick him on the 3?
I thought he was looking at the 2.
Miserable man. Oh God, that's even better.
Look how good they're laying. He didn't have to do anything.
No, you should be able to run right.
Almost stop it dead.
Just get good on the 4 to the 5. The 5 to the 6 to
2
9
9.
sitting there.
Yeah, Greg, that's what I thought.
Yeah, right.
You know, Greg, he can get beat 9 to 2. But if he made 2 combinations, that's all he would talk about. How many combinations he makes on the 9.
And he will sign autographs.
Just for that. A little straight here. He might have a
Yeah.
problem.
Can he cheat a little and drag up a hair?
I don't think so.
I don't think he wants to play that side pocket anyway. I
I
think
wouldn't
he could
play
just
it.
roll forward a rotation and just play it up the corner. Or get into the crazy big draw into
I would
the.
probably try to draw back and forth.
Well,
Unless there's an angle.
he does have the draw on that stick.
I don't know if he has enough angle to do anything else.
Is he drawing it?
I think so.
Here we go.
Too much.
Yeah, he's got a back cut now.
He rides. He plays a 9 right from here. Huh?
Bob, are you back cutting or are you sticking him on the 9?
I'm cutting it all the time.
Looks reasonable. Let's see how bad it looks from up top. Not bad.
I would shoot it like the top and play 3 rails. You get over there for the 9. Well, you could jacked up. Hey, Joe. Oh, Joe, sorry, I forgot to tell you. Nice shot, Brian.
Very good.
Hit that perfect.
Hey, Joe. The ball's well down south. But they're probably not getting any of this Canadian fire smoke.
I thought we were supposed to have heavy rains all day today.
Oh,
Brian.
boy.
There's the Brian we all know and love. Jeez, he played so good to get there. Look at Greg sweating that. You played it perfect.
I jumped up.
You put.
Are you doing
jumped
that
out
jack
of-
in the box again? Gotta knock that out. Jimmy says, I'll take that.
Oh,
gift."
my God.
No, we did.
Jimmy didn't want it either.
Brian, your strategy worked.
He's right-handed, so she
Oh,
right.
Brian's just making it back now.
Cliff said he's heading for the booth.
Well, you think
Yeah,
that
Cliff, he just left. They should have a mic on him and leave us home.
we should have some kind of like, you know how they have electrified fence for the cows? We should
Every
do
time
the
he
door
dogs it.
on the doorknob.
Yeah, when he touches it. Tries to get in here. You know what I did just now, earlier today? I had a shaft I hadn't played in a while, so I screwed it on
Yeah.
that Karski cue I have.
Oh, the jack handle.
I can't get the oh, Brian. Oh, Brian. I can't get the cue unscrewed. I can't even make it budge.
Did it go on easy?
It went on hard, and I stretched it, and I bent it, and I twisted. I think somehow
What stick?
the Karski.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
I was playing with that. I was playing with that earlier, and I thought I was going to bring it out of the house. And I got some balls with it, but I don't know. I got to get someone stronger than me to undo it.
Well, if it was hard going on, you should can't be screwing that down.
It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't
Nice shot.
impossible though. It wasn't like I forced it on. It went on.
Felt like it was.
But I kept stretching it, moving it, and it. Timmy Scruggs showed me how to loosen it, and I did. But it must have all closed up when it's. I was thinking it was so humid.
What pin?
3/8
You know, sometimes they got those modified 3/8 pins. They're just a little different pitch.
I don't know what
They
do that.
which
You
one.
guys have enough chances.
No, but how do you? I run out perfect. I was
you're-
perfect. I was a little over on the 6 when I shot the 5 to the 6 or the 4 to the 6. I got a little. I didn't have an angle.
But you,
I did everything I'm not supposed to. I went like this.
no, but that's not a shot.
I had the whole thing perfect. I was. I had it in my head. I was out.
Played it perfect.
Did he break?
He's breaking. Get ready to. 2-2.
Should be 3-1.
Yep.
It's a big swing.
Yeah, and Jimmy catch a little gear. You know, start putting you in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, he.
I played some good. What screws him up is I played some of them safes. Some safes get him.
You played good saves. So far.
You know what? I was telling. Remember I told you that kid we were playing with the Ivo out from Philly.
I saw him play
Yeah,
yesterday. I watched
I
him.
hooked you up with that live feed. That kid, he plays some jam up saves. That kid, I was watching him. He does.
Greg thought for sure you were going to play the two.
Oh, Greg Anthonyakis is watching you.
Oh no, Greg, don't watch me,
Hey.
Greg.
He thinks you're laying down a spread for him.
Hey, Rob, how you doing, sir? How's everything going down there at the old Cooks?
All right,
I
I'll let
hope
you
that
go.
room's coming along. Congratulations and best of luck with that.
Yeah, I can't tell if he can make the 2 or not. It doesn't look like it on my monitor.
Let's see up top, see if it reveals anything different. No, it looks like he's kicking at that one. I'd call the 9 if he's going to kick into it. Right from where he shoot. Okay, he never touched it. Keep shoot. No.
Well, I should make the 2-3. He hit it right. Or thought he hit it perfect. Just kept rolling. It's a little tricky here.
Yeah, the 9 ball you got to avoid.
Yeah. He could shoot it in the corner and let Cuba bump into the 8 ball and playing it inside. Gotta worry about the corner then. Overcut. Got away with
just
it.
made it
Looks like
through.
it. Can't tell.
Like he's playing this. It is close.
Yeah, I can't tell. But he's shooting right at it, so I must be able to hit it. Oh,
Nice
nice shot. Yeah.
Getting close to his work. Be tough getting back on that 5. He's got to worry about the hit. Brian needs to call the referee over. Is it too early for the referee?
Who is the ref?
They don't have one yet. This phone just starts dialing by itself. Stop it.
We can go forward with this. I don't like that. Yeah.
Yeah, Rob, chicken hears everything. Especially near the hometown, right? What's that, Bob? Sorry.
I didn't understand why he went forward. Now let's see what Brian's doing. He hit that
Looks pretty good.
Very
Yeah.
nice. Very nice.
He's
Looks like
just
he's
going to
straight.
draw right back to the rail,
Yeah.
bounce out.
Looks like he's laying perfect.
Yeah, you just want to leave yourself some angle on the 6 shot. If he got back to where he is now, that would be good,
Yeah.
right?
Well, it'll be playable, but it'll be tough.
Me personally, I wouldn't mind if it was on the rail. Okay, he got what he was looking for.
It's a little too far from me.
Yeah, it's a steep angle to go all the way to the corner.
Yeah.
Brian said, "Not for me."
Yeah, but why did he draw?
But watch this one.
Yeah, but why would he draw it like that?
Yeah, I think he thought he was going to hit the top rail and
miss
come
it,
back
yeah.
down.
That shot, easily drawn.
I'd be tempted, seriously, I'd be tempted to play a safety here.
You see a safe though? I don't see a real good
It's
one.
tough to get down by the counters, maybe. We got to get the cue ball to come all the way back up.
Yeah, we've got it.
Yeah, because look, he's going to sell it out. Jim can make this. He barely has to put anything on the cue ball. Maybe a
Another
drop,
thing I would-
of outside, maybe.
Being left-handed, Jim would rather be on the other side of the table. He's going to end up over here someplace. Sometimes it's a little harder on the lefty right through
Yeah.
there.
Well, he left it pretty good. Stop rolling. Yeah, now he's got a real challenge.
Thought he hit it good too. Just kept going.
I get what you mean, Bob. Yeah, but that would have required putting some inside on, and he would have
Or
challenged his accuracy, right?
a little bit.
Or he could have drew around.
I'd much rather shot it to this side than that.
Mhm.
But if he can reach it, I see it, Joe. Joe, they've played about 4 racks, and Brian's been in the booth 6 times so far, telling us what he should and shouldn't have done.
So it's like a 1.25 to 1 ratio.
He can't stay still.
Comes running in here.
Who's the
Well, Jim
professor?
took care of the cue ball on that one.
Who's the professor?
Oh, Cliff.
Hey, Andy,
Cliff
how are
likes to
you?
call you the professor.
I don't like that any more than the other nickname I'm getting. Well, he gotta come with this shot, or is he just gonna play safe?
How you doing, Cliff Tyler? You're one of my 2 favorite Tylers, or excuse me, one of my
Cliffs.
2 favorite Cliffs.
I don't know what he was doing.
Going
Did he,
on the sellout.
did he shoot for the bank shot?
Yeah, he called it.
Why?
Certainly didn't play any speed to.
Why?
Sometimes you're feeling it.
You
But
you think
I like
Brian
to be feeling it when I'm at 7 to 1. Yeah, he kind of gave that one away.
covered all the names there, but
The legendary professor.
well, I'll tell you, Joe, one thing. My opponent wasn't at the table. I'd have some awful good position when he came back without ever chalking my cue.
Hey, Andy Cow. Nice to see you, sir. Yeah, you'd have the bead sliding over.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
I agree with this Jay Bigger. I don't know why Brian shot the bank. I wasn't even like he could protect it. It was all out.
Yeah, it was make it or lose.
Yeah, it was a tough one to shoot.
Yeah, and Jim is definitely capable. He's had a couple of bobbles today, but he's capable of shooting back at you. I'll leave this guy you essentially left him a hanger on a 40% shot of his own.
No, shouldn't get penalized for that break. He trying to bank it behind the 8 ball. 9 ball. Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do.
Oh, if he can make a soft shot on this and make it, he'll be in good shape for the two. If he doesn't make it with the soft shot, he might be blocking the one with the two.
I think if there's a Brian shot, you'd find a way to run the 9 with the 4-9 right
Try
there.
to go right into
Hit it
that.
really hard and overcut the 1. Like that.
Jesus, you called it. Isn't that great?
Yeah,
He didn't.
it was laying really.
Did he call it?
It was laying.
No, he's grabbing it. Bob, you saw it and he didn't see it. And by the way, if he wasn't playing the 9, why did he play the 1 so hard?
I don't know.
And he gets to keep shooting. He didn't make the 1, but he gets to keep shooting because he made the 9. So good call there, Mr. Hunt, or legendary professor.
Yeah. Wasn't Grady the professor?
Yeah, Brian says,
Yeah, well,
I can make the 9 too. I'm surprised he's not caroming it. And went way further than he thought.
yeah, it was not hit very well. This is a shot. I think I'd be banking it. Easier to get on the 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you shoot it in the corner and try to draw to the 2, you got to worry about the
All
6,
kinds of
6,
traffic.
9, 7, and 3. At least the bank, you don't have to worry about anything except the 4 or 5.
And if you don't
But
make it,
he's drawing it.
you'll have the speed to leave it half, like near the badge.
There was no future on that shot. Well, see.
I think Brian has a chance here to play a little bit of a draw shot. I don't know if he's
What's he bringing?
wrong angled a little bit.
He's got his phone with him at the table?
Yeah, he's expecting an important call.
From who? Bruce?
The person that's telling him how to shoot the next
Oh.
shot.
I said Bruce.
Nice play.
He
Yeah, he's close as
he's
could
having
be.
trouble getting on that 3. Easy safe though.
Use the 7 ball.
I would probably fit it, put the cube over by the 8. Oh, he made it.
got out.
He made it. Good shot. I didn't realize he had the distance.
Very good, sir. Don't do that to him, 9.
I think Brian's probably listening, Cliff, to inspirational things, tell him how good he is. And,
Oh, like Stuart Smalley?
yeah.
Yeah, kind of thing.
You are beautiful.
And doggone it, you're worth it.
Go back for a second.
Yeah, thank you, Andy. Everybody, please do like, share, donate if you can. Keep the good Shark Stream content coming at you.
I was thinking here, shoot it. Is he aiming for the side? Can
No,
you
he's
just
playing,
roll
looks
it
like
in
he's
the
playing a
corner?
corner. Yeah, looks like he is.
Good shot.
Jeez,
Good shot.
do it again.
Yeah, almost the same thing. Another tough one.
Boy, I might consider bank. No, I wouldn't bank it. I would
Go
cut it.
on.
I would cut it.
Jim's gonna play the 7 and the 8 in the top corner. Kind of hard for him to do anything more of this
Mm-hmm.
shot.
Is he
But
obstructed at
just
all?
roll it in.
He's got a little obstruct. Oh, he's a lefty. That'll help him.
Yeah, but can't do much with it. But settle.
Mhm. Yeah, he doesn't have to do much. To the side pocket approximately, and be good on that 9. That'll work.
Nice shot. I'm starting to play a little bit. Rain better get started.
Rain Marique, you're on notice.
Up his feet on the way in.
Goes up 4-2. Okay, we're back to the live action. Jim Gravel taking a little bit of a lead at 4-2.
That's a game you should have taken up a few years ago.
Me? Yeah, it might be too late for me now.
Oh, that's it.
It definitely. I'm getting more interested. It looks like a lot of fun.
And so many easy ways to make handicap
Mhm.
more than every other game that I know of.
We're talking about one pocket guys and gals.
There's so many games you can play.
How come we don't see ladies playing one
I
pocket?
don't know. I haven't seen a woman play one at any level. I don't know why.
You know who I did see play a little bit of one pocket, and I think it's because of her boyfriend was Ashley. Ashley was noodling around with it. But yeah, I haven't seen any ladies with a serious one pocket effort.
He's playing the 9. Why is he jacking up?
That's ooh,
Nice try.
that was a really good try. I don't know if this one does it get on the 3. I don't think
Can
it
he get
does.
the one? Yeah, the carom looks pretty close off the 2.
I think he can use the cue ball to go into the 3.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
yeah, but I don't know where the ball's going to end up. The 1 won't go for
Might
it.
might get hidden by the 6
I think
6
so.
5.
Almost got the 9. You're right, Greg. You hit it pretty good.
Boy, he had a straight cut. It's like he assaulted the 3. I'm surprised it didn't go in.
Did they redo table 4?
Yeah.
Did they make any changes to it?
I don't think so. I'm not positive though. I don't think so. I saw they had that, the frame up and the orange drop cloth on it.
Was he playing the 9?
Oh, it's Brian. It could well be.
Did he hit the cue ball that bad? The number? Hey, Oscar.
What's happening, Oscar? You coming over here tonight? Or are you on that diaper duty?
Those kids must be old enough to come over here too.
Yeah, we've been saying. He said that they're 1 or a little over 1. We put them on the bar stool and zip tie them.
Brian will play him.
You said Brian will play the kids.
Sure.
He'll want weight.
I haven't seen it. Nothing's too low for that man on a pool table.
Brain Murray, he'll look for a little bit of weight.
Playing the 9.
I don't blame him for making the call just in case. It was almost never going to go, but why not? I just saw Brian at the very end of that. Did you see him go down on his knees a little bit, like he wanted to show that he could hit the 9 on that? It was close.
It's a little tricky here. You gotta be careful. He didn't get behind the 8 when he tries to get on the 2. Gotta go forward.
Off the long rail and keep going forward, right?
Yeah, nice shot. Nice shot.
Yeah, got a little jack up here. The good news is just make the 2 and you're good for your 3. Very good. Nice shot. Did you end up mowing the lawn today?
Yes,
You
so
did. Oh, good man.
it was supposed to pour all day, it said this morning. It was sunny all
It
afternoon.
was this morning. It was raining at my house.
Not on the shore. I'd be trying to drive the cue ball right into that pink ball right now. Because it's gonna be too hard to get good on it.
Well, I think the 9 would act as a helper.
Okay.
I'm not fond of how he got on this 4. I would have liked if he was staying a little bit straighter. Going past the side pocket, like you say all the time, is a complication. But if he could have got past that side, look at that 9 ball, it makes that a pretty big pocket. I don't know what to tell you now. What do you do here? Do you try to still make it, or do you duck?
I duck the problem is you're gonna leave the 4 somewhere near the 9.
Yeah.
So I'd be afraid of ducking. I can put the 8, put the 4 on the other side of the 8, I'm like do it. Yeah,
Yeah, he tried to make it.
he wouldn't have, even if he made it, he was in shape. I didn't like anything he tried to do there. And roll it in the corner. I like to have a microphone in his head, hear what he's thinking.
Would you really?
Yeah, let me know his thought process.
Some
That was a
kind of
nice shot.
like for some kind of academic study. Yeah, he played a great safety there. Well, Jim will be able to come underneath it. Better watch out where he lets this 4 ball release to. If he comes up table, it might end up near the 9.
You think he can get behind?
Yeah, with some spin, I do. If he comes, yeah, if he plays it slow with spin, I do think so. Even better. Nice answer.
I see. Brian's gonna call the 9 now, I assume.
Yeah, and you better get a hit on this, because if you don't, I think Jim might take advantage. I don't think he'll run out. I think he'll play the 4-9. Is that 9 on the cushion?
Looks like it. It's so close.
Yeah,
I should just moved in it. Jim hasn't shown yet. He can run them. Didn't even cross this
yeah,
guy's
that
mind.
might be the thing to do. He leaves him a shot. I think that goes past the 6, right?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
got the whole pocket. Huh? Looks pretty good. Gotcha. Oh, I have a little trickiness with the 9. I mean, 7. Shouldn't be much danger.
Can he go into that 7 right now and develop it,
He can, but he better hit it hard if he does.
so
He's not
so it
trying.
doesn't get in the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have drew into it. I mean, he's not sitting terrible, but he wants to get fairly straight on the 7 ball now. I think he could draw into position. Well, his choice. He can go forward with spin too, but I like to draw. He likes it that way. Good shot.
Well, this is the winning shot right here.
Yeah, he wants to draw down approximately to the side pocket so that he has angle on the 8 shot to go up to the 9. Does that. Might have overdone it. Geez. Now he's got to avoid hitting the 9, right?
Can't tell this. Can he get by? Looks like he can draw
Be careful.
away from it.
Nice shot. Looks like a jungle gym adventure here. I think he's close enough to the corner that he doesn't have to worry about that scratch down table.
You know, if you take the same shot and hit with low inside,
Mm-hmm.
you'll catch it by the second diamond. High inside, it goes long.
Yeah, right. It makes it send it down
But
further.
with the draw, he wouldn't have had to worry about anything. So what do we got here? 5-2.
He went up another.
Price Brain's not in here telling us.
It is hot, right? Brian, how are you, man?
Not good.
You got to get busy.
It takes time. I'm in no hurry. But I might be behind.
You are racing a 9, right?
Yeah.
Not Infinity. You get busy.
You scared?
Me? Not at all.
I'm not scared.
I'm loose as the goose.
I can't believe I missed that first 9 combo there, that one I played. It just drizzled off a little bit. Then I played the one. Then I played the 1-2 rail.
Greg Antonakis is taking all kinds of notes. It's gonna work out.
Greg, I need all kinds of spots. You see me missing, I'm a dog.
Apparently they're all coming here 2 Fridays from now.
I'll have to come up and see him.
High speed.
Yes, another match is scheduled at 6:30 on this table, Andy. Did you make anything 3-3?
One of my favorite people just entered the chat room. It's High speed.
There you go.
How you doing, Mr. Speedwell? We don't know if it's booked for the night.
Yeah. Well, no, it's 6:30. There's another match.
Another
list match.
pro list?
Yes.
Very good.
You look at that. I know everything.
Who is?
I don't know who it is. I
Well,
just
then
know
you,
it.
well, then you don't know everything.
I know mostly everything.
You know,
I know I'm going to win this match. It's just going to take me a little bit longer than I thought.
It's cheap while you're in here.
That's okay.
He's pushing balls. Oh my
That-
God! I
what-
thought he was safe. No, he's not safe.
He's
He
inside.
did that perfect.
He looked around, didn't see Brian, and
Push the ball out of the way. That's all right. I got plenty of time. Look at me last week.
I'm glad, Ty.
that wasn't quite a comeback.
Hey, you got Oscar watching too.
Who?
Oscar.
Oh, Oscar, give me a spot. You're higher up on the list than me.
He's got to bring both kids down to play.
Andy,
I'll play both his kids, the young ones.
We suggested that.
Oh, he missed out.
Brian, you find out who else is playing. Let us know. We'll find out, Andy. We'll see what's going on.
Two, three. What's he gonna do with the 3? I think he's coming around with inside.
How about that?
Yeah. I need a spot from Oscar too. Hey, Dirk. You still playing pool? Ty, I haven't heard about you in a bit. There's a tournament coming up here next month. One of Lance's on the 19th of August.
The Make a Score tour. That 8 ball for cover. Didn't
Ty,
make it there.
I appreciate the fact that you play me even, but I'm 73. It's time I got something.
Wow.
I spot these kids. Now it's my turn. Oh, I'm a kid. He's probably 40 years old. I think I've known Ty for 25 years. It was one of the New London crowd that got kind of pushed away. $47. Now you're pushing 50. I see Dirk said something, but I don't know. Not Saturday.
Hey, Dirk, how you doing, sir?
But not much thinking here. Just make it. Get the 6 in the same pocket. The 8-9 are hangers. dog doing it.
Yeah, made it hard on himself. Was he worried about the side pocket? I wonder.
Made it tougher than it should be.
Oh man. Well, the good news is the 8-ball's sitting in a spot where you can be pretty much anywhere. That was not a bad recovery right there.
Andy, even though I'm old, I would probably give you something if you asked. Good.
Like Jim is going to do
He's been
one more.
He's been pretty solid this most of the set. After that first game or two,
Mm-hmm.
he's been getting out. Or Brian's, not at the table. Good shot, Jim. Did Brian shoot that back?
Yes.
7-2. 6.
6.
You've always been able to find anything you need with a smartphone. Now you can use it to find a game of pool with the Solato app. Anywhere, anytime. You can even host a game, tournament, or lesson, and make money. See where you stack up against all the other players worldwide in the Solato ranking system. Use your ranking to qualify for invitationals, large payout tournaments, and events. The pool table is your arena, your stadium, your court. It's harder than people think, but you don't care. The only way to get to the next level is to play more. The more you play, the more you win. Solato is the world's premier pool community.
Hey, back to live action. Would we call this a commanding lead that Jim took up?
I think it's getting comfortable.
Yeah.
Brian looked good those first couple racks, but something changed.
Broke try.
You got a little trouble getting under 2. Still make this for accuracy.
He can come right through the 5-8. That's what I'd be looking at myself. Try to come through the 5-8 window and just get right close to the rail.
But within like
He put
Good
some
shot.
he put
Good
some
shot.
big spin backwards on it. That ain't bad at all. He'll have the 8-ball or 3-ball either in the side or corner. Whatever
not that he plays with
whatever he
style.
likes. Yeah, it's tempting to play the side shot.
Yeah, well, look.
I
now
think
it's-
he'll go to the
now it's-
corner now.
It's tough. Play for the corner, you never have a tough shot. Side.
He's really not in bad shape. I'll just play the short side of the 4 with the corner shot here.
Playing it.
Yeah, got it. Came across with it too. Good. Where's he going with the cue ball here?
I know what I would do. I don't think he would do that. I'd try to put the cue ball down behind the 8.
You're not cutting this in?
Probably not. Where's it gonna go? And if you're lucky, you don't scratch on the side.
Very good. He's got the 5-ball.
It's gonna stay hot. I'm gonna sit out there and do the match.
Well, they gotta give us the
It's
microphone.
getting hot in here.
Oh, it's gonna sound what to do. Yeah.
That's what I'm only gonna do it one match. Hold on here. This thing. So he's gonna, I think if that was Brian, he would have tried to ride the 9 with the cue ball.
Slow down.
I'll listen to you. Well, the good thing if he makes this, he's going right at the 5 ball. Well, that's a little hard, but he's still shooting.
I didn't think to play it that way.
No, didn't cross my mind.
Gotta watch out for the 9 ball. Should be okay.
You got a message from Oscar? I believe he's calling you out, Brian.
Wednesday next week. Oh, thank you, man. Sounds good. You got action, sir. Thank you.
The pro made it a little tougher than he wanted.
Yeah, right. He's got
Looks like he can still make it.
the lefty. The lefty helps him.
Yeah, a little bit of spin should get where he. I thought he'd do it differently.
Played it pretty hard.
I thought he'd go the other side of the 8 ball.
Plus, still new enough to be friendly.
No, he's got to come with a nice shot here. I wouldn't be trying to get too perfect position. I think making the shot is going to be tough enough.
Ryan, here's your opportunity. You need to get mashing that gas pedal right now.
Yeah, you can't let it get any farther ahead. Yeah, beautiful.
Good so far.
Nice stroke. He stayed down.
Yep.
Look good.
Just play a nice soft draw to the bottom rail and should be good to go. Sweet. He's back.
6-3.
Right. Anybody out there unfamiliar with where we're coming from? This is Yale Billiards, Wallingford, Connecticut. Hey, back live. Brian got one back at 3-6. He broke.
Nice break, but he didn't make anything, but sure got good on the one.
Yeah, Jim appreciates that. Yeah, everything is looking pretty good shape
2-3 could be an issue.
with that 5 sitting there.
Yeah, it's sort of in a way. Well, let's see how Jim plays right-handed.
He did not pass the preliminary test. That was like almost like swordsmanship there. He jousted at it.
That was a nice shot, Brian.
Boy,
Very
he
nice.
tucked him in there pretty good. Got enough blocker balls. That's a hard ball to hit.
Yeah, can he come over here?
I'm wondering if he can go off of that long rail near where he's shooting. Yeah, it looks like that's what he wants to
Can
try.
he get by the 7?
It's close. Got it on the back.
Nice hit.
That was a good answer. The 8-ball's going to protect it. Brian's going to somehow go into the. Yeah, he's calling. I knew he was going to call it. He's going into the 9. Or so he thought.
Can you get
looking disinterested.
it was like low left? You can draw it across and back for two. Sure isn't easy.
Nice shot.
Very. That was a nice shot.
Yeah. What he's got there? Is there a carom on? No.
Let's see if just bank it if he wants. If he believes he has to shoot, then I'd shoot the two. But he's in control. He doesn't have to do anything.
He could just softly let that 5 ball let the
Could do
2
this.
hit the
He put behind 6-7. Oh boy,
he hit that hard. He made it.
he played to make it. Yeah. Well, Brian's got to come with a
Wow.
good shot.
Does the 2 go in the corner? It's wedged against the 4.
I think it goes past. Oh, I don't know. Look at the monitor up there. Doesn't look like it goes.
Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah,
does.
the whole ball. Good shot.
Feeling air coming in now.
I am too. That was one if Bobby turned it on.
Something has turned on.
Yeah, it was one if Bobby did it because all of a sudden,
Ooh, that feels much better.
well, Brian's got a little tough shot, but it looks like the position should be pretty simple. Except he hit it really hard. Yeah, got away with it.
Need a couple more rotations.
Well, the good thing is he's on the line to get it good on the 7.
Just come 2 rails right.
Yeah,
into-
right on the corner. Right where he's standing.
Yep. Get your bridge or your extension and go.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't realize he hung the 4.
Oh, geez, I'm me neither. I'm looking at the 6 ball position. He got both of us on that one.
Hey, that's nice. Nice shot.
I think he can decide if he wants to draw into 2 rails or just play soft into the top cushion.
Is he using inside English?
Yeah, he's just going to use 1 rail and hit it soft. Yeah, so he overran it a little bit.
I could read out here, unless he's looking at the 8. No, you just cut it inside? Very nice. Oh, you missed it. Could be a big shot for Brian to make this.
Oh, that's a gift that Jim will
Mhm.
appreciate as well. Just make this
Just
7.
make this.
The rest
Did
is
you see
simple.
that hook? I should have got out with that 6 ball I missed.
Brian,
Oh, I'm gonna get one more shot.
Jim was home free. He gave it right back to Brian.
Yes, he did.
Brian just has to avoid that corner pocket here with the cue ball. Should be okay. Very good.
I don't see why you run it over here, though.
Take a chance
Made
with
this
the other
little-
side pocket,
yeah,
right?
made this a little tougher. Looks pretty good, though. You do have to let the Cuba move. Oh,
Had to put a bunch of
yeah.
low English on, inside English on it. So this is a little trickier than he wants it to be, but should be very manageable. And it was.
Well, he's still in contention. I think if Brian pulls this out, Jim might have to go back in retirement.
Gonna have to send another car for his head.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shock 3, going live. You're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Okay, Brian Marek breaking back to live action. He closed the gap a little bit at 4-6. This is Brian the Kickin' Chicken. I'm sitting here enjoying this match with Bobby Hunt. You're watching the Yale Shark Stream. Yeah, let me say it again. Yale Shark Stream, Yale Billiards, Wallingford, Connecticut. A big thank you to our feature sponsors, Viking Hughes, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Products, and Andy Gow.
I think I would run this 1 into the 6. Try to get the kill behind the 3 and 4.
You wouldn't try to make the 6 and stay put?
No, I don't think so. You got back cut a little bit. See it?
Yeah.
It's a tougher shot. Yeah, Joe, they usually do manage to go hill.
Yeah, these matches do for us. Well, he did what you said,
That's very nice.
a little different variation of it, but that
Very
works
nice.
just fine. Now, if Jim was a jumper,
There's nothing to be gained by jumping it, except you'll hit the ball. And even cutting it in, you're not going to get on the 3 either. I think I would go try to make it. Settle for anything. 3. Oh, yeah, nice too. Let's see how Brian shoots now.
well, if it doesn't go, he'll just sneak it past the 3 and 4 for the safety.
Yeah, it looks like that.
If it does go, he'll try to go forward and come out for the 3 on the side. Almost looks like he'll go into the 3, though,
If he goes in the corner.
with this angle. Yeah, it looks like the 4 will go. Yeah, he played safe. Is it leaking out? It just did at the last.
Yeah, he's got the whole.
That last ticky off of the 4 ball.
Yeah, then the 3 could be a problem. You be careful that 7 and 8. You have to shoot it. You gotta be trying to pump the 8.
Well, he could almost bump into the 9. No, looks like he'll stay above the 9. Yep.
I would imagine he's gonna come back a couple inches or go forward a couple inches.
Can he just play a stop shot
I don't know.
and keep the angle to
like
go
it's
back
all-
to the 6? I mean the 5 rather.
That's good. I
Yeah, pretty
like
good.
that.
Now he's happy just to be somewhere near middle table.
Keep this
that
right.
works.
Good on the 7.
Yeah, and the 7 does have both corners available. So he can pretty much set it up for either. Now it looks like he'll play it past the 8. Would be the best
Yeah,
bet.
looks like it. I would think he's gonna spin towards it.
Wow, he went way down. Why?
Right in the side. Did he like that? Why would you do that when you can shoot it in the corner without moving a foot?
You say it an awful lot, Bob, and
And they do it all the time.
you've seen millions of these shots. Going for the side pocket position isn't your best friend.
Corner, you get a shot every single time. Side pocket,
Okay.
too often this stuff happens.
Yeah, he really overamped that 7-ball shot, position shot for the 7.
This could bring Brian within one. Imagine 2 weeks in a row him making a comeback.
We're not going to be able to be anywhere near him
Oh no, his ego
if he
take
comes
up
back.
both.
Yeah. It looks like he's the favorite to get this one.
This went from 6-2 to 6-5.
What a game of momentum is this pool game that we play is. All right, well, he has to rack, so he won't be in here. That's the upside we're looking for, right?
Not even money.
Oh, him breaking at 5-6, yeah.
Brian's coming on, yeah. We know living with him if he pulls this one out, Greg.
Joe, when you come up, was that another couple of weeks? When you come up, bring your fake mustache. We'll get you a game with Brian. You too, Greg. bring your fake mustache as well.
Yeah, Brian's dying to go off. Picking him. Right.
Boy, you might be tempted to jump it to make it.
Yeah, I try push, but
Yeah, I think you're
if he
supposed
makes
to push.
should have a good view of it.
Because he's got some traffic he might go into trying to get to the 2. I think you got to just play push here. And I'll tell you another part of this. If he's thinking about jumping, if he screws up and fouls, he may be leaving a 1-9 for the finish here.
If he doesn't hit it. Gonna push. You know, I might shoot this 9 in on my push right here. Get rid of it. Put it down the other end of the table.
And let him run out.
Yeah.
Or make that part of the push. Yeah, I don't mind this.
I would think Brian would shoot the 9 from here.
And he could have hit the side rail on the way down, and it gives you more control over trying to stay closer to that cushion on the second rail.
Maybe you wanted distance so he could draw it in case they make him shoot it again.
Mm.
Then Jim called it.
He's going to draw into it, yeah.
Seven, Mike. Oh boy.
Don't leave Brian anywhere near that 1-9. Brian's playing it. I swear he is. He called it already. Did you see him? He pointed toward it. Yeah, he's on. He's got to. This is what he does. Ruthless. Is he going to leave a shot? Yes, he is.
Perfect. I think I'm gonna get Peter after this step. Go forward a little bit.
Not bad.
Yeah, what's you gonna do that 3? Anything good. Even with ball in hand on the 3 doesn't look good.
Does he have enough angle to play the corner and come 2 rails and get in position to play? No, there's nothing. Nothing good for the 3.
Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
Well,
Safety time.
Pretty easy save, so I guess that's a job.
Yeah, what do you do here? Do you put the 3 down in between the counters?
I think so. Try to put the cue down on the short rail with a 6 in the way if you can.
Played it kind of soft. And you got the ticky to help him out.
I saw where Jason Long goes in action.
Oh, where is he at? Shots?
Mm.
Oh, good for him.
When's he get married?
I don't know.
She tells him to.
pretty much how that's going to go. Hey, Jason.
Oh, look. A new voice heard from in the chat.
So we can flush them out. Hey, Brian, thanks for joining us tonight. We got a great list match tonight. You might be aware you're taking part in it. Yeah, you're making your
Might
comeback.
bump into that 7 if he's not careful. Uh-oh. The big 9 ball over there.
He's not going to do that.
This one's for Greg Antonakis.
He called it.
Of course he did.
What a brutal human being.
Yeah. What's he doing with it? In what pocket did he play it in? Wild man. Yeah.
He's right in the middle of shoe and glove.
Right
Dead
between
smack
the
in the
two.
middle. All this crap is getting into Jim's head, I swear.
Yeah, it might be. I think I'd be playing this rail first. You know, could have got a little straighter on it. But then have to make
Yeah,
a
he's
shot now.
going away from his 6 ball.
Yeah, I think I would have liked that rail first.
He played it pretty good.
Yeah, that was a very good, perfect shot.
Yeah.
Nice shot. They called him a wild man.
From Borneo, straight out of Borneo, the Polish section of Borneo.
Oh, Brian. You didn't have to do all that.
Oh, he was bad on the 7 anyway. Well, the air just kicked on again.
Oh,
So it is possible to.
someone was doing it for
It
us.
just happened.
They must have heard us complaining.
Whoever's doing it, thank you.
I don't see. He's nice in the corner. He's going to be bad in a 7.
I'd almost cut it to the side if it's
Yeah.
makeable, because that gets you going
At
for
least
the
I
7 position.
think he's shooting in the corner though.
Going right away from the 7. Have to hit a rail and come back.
Nice
No,
shot.
he did play the side.
Yeah, Brian, we saw that. Not much you can hear. Just go back and forth. Avoid me trying to hold it. Rather see him back and forth.
What's he gonna do? Play short side?
Yeah, I would bet he
Or
goes
come 3
forward.
rails?
I think going forward with inside is the right shot, but it's tougher.
It is.
Problem is, if you hit it with low right, you got to worry about scratching because you got to hit it hard if you want to get it back and forth.
Yeah.
I'd be a real coward to get bank it. I think he's throwing it. It looks like it.
You don't think he gets under the side pocket
Right now?
on the draw shot?
Oh, I think he can. I just think that with the side being so big, you gotta be careful. Yeah,
He was kind of somewhere in the middle.
I'd rather see him just, go forward. Then you just have to hit it about half speed.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what Brian can do here. If he misses, I gotta open the door.
I would tug on it and make it hard for him to get in. What if you know what? Simple solution. Put grease on the doorknob.
Yeah, get on the cue.
Remember the lumberjacks? They used to have to climb that grease pole. Don't want to play them both in the same pocket. Wow,
Why
what
is so
happened
hard?
there?
Well, what was he trying to do hitting so hard?
Was he trying to get that position?
All he had to do was roll it in.
Yeah. If Jim gets this was definitely a one of the gift racks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian could have just went forward into that rail and back out.
We just roll it in and shoot the 9 in the other corner.
Mm.
But it wasn't that tough.
Anything besides what he did.
Yeah. He left distance, so that makes it a little tougher.
Yeah, he should be just playing a
Jim
draw
tried to-
left into the cushion and out. He can come all the way back to the chalk if he wants to. He went forward on that one. Nice.
I would never have gone on that shot. Did that really?
That's tougher for the lefty, though.
Steve Rowe and Jamie are next. Jamie
Who is it?
Jamie Nadeau, and Steve Rowe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe I just missed that 8 ball. I got perfect on the fucking 9 too. I've been 6-6. Still coming back.
Yes, you are.
Tanakis, don't worry about it. I'll be there in the end. Trust me.
He called you a wild man.
I'm just not into it. I got to get into it because I'm into it for $50. So
No, Greg, I don't want another 100. I'm good. Yeah, he called you a wild man. I said straight out of Borneo.
You better be wild.
Don't worry, I'm going to be at the hill. Don't worry. I got time. I don't worry about this shit.
Oh, yeah.
New stuff.
He's only got 2 more to go.
Doesn't mean nothing.
You better start working.
You've seen me before from 8. What was last week was 8-3, 8-2.
Don't go out there and remind Jim what happened last time.
I did. I talked to him about it.
I knew you would bring that up. You are a
I'm
miserable
going to
human.
tell him I'm going to get to the hill and I'm going to take care of him from there.
God.
I got time. I just don't feel it. I don't know what my problem is. I come out good and then all of a sudden I jump up on a stupid shot.
In spots, you look like a pro.
You sound like Bruce. I don't feel it.
Yeah.
That's what Bruce is. I don't feel
No, but I feel it. That 8 ball there, I came around. I should have made that ball. I just, there's it's weird when you're playing on a table because it's new. So some balls when you're hitting on the long rail, they're sliding and some aren't. So it's kind of, you know what I mean? Because it's wearing in.
Transitioning. Yeah.
So
I don't know where your opponent went.
he knows I'm in here talking.
We could find him.
You can find him.
Oh, here he is.
There he is. Very good. There he is.
Oh, there's Jamie.
Yeah, he's in there right. That's how I know. That's who told me how it's going on next.
About time Jamie comped us. We do so many of his matches.
I gotta start.
We're like
I gotta start comping you
We're like his
guys.
personal servant.
That's all right.
Third times every time he gives us them. Let's see how it says.
I give you guys entertainment, live entertainment.
You
Nobody entertains like you do.
I know.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a match coming up after this one. We'll shut down and have to get restarted one more time, but
I said 6:30.
bear with us. 6:30? Yeah. Yeah, this one's probably only got another 2 hours to go.
If that's the case, we should order in. That's a pretty good save. Brian's got no shortage of confidence.
No, he's sure he's
He
going to
hasn't been ahead yet in this set, yet he knows he's going to
going
win.
to be there. Hey, look, he looks so innocent sitting over there.
He's on his phone, got his headphones. That was a shot. That was a nice shot. He makes this, he's on the 4 and the 5. But that'd be a problem.
Got the
5
3.
to 6.
He's got the 3 next.
Yeah, that should be easy.
Mm-hmm.
But the 4 to the 5 to the 6 is going to be a problem.
And he kind of went sideways with the stick.
I'm going to get him his retirement papers again.
All right. Well, he could develop the 2 ball with this 1 ball shot, I think. I'm looking at the right shot, right? No, that's the 4.
There's no 1 ball.
That's the 4.
He's on the
Okay,
2.
he's on the 2. Does the 2 cut?
It's tough. If I would think he's going to play safe, but I don't always know what this man's doing.
Oh, something went in.
He made the 5.
Both of them went in.
Look
God.
at this. Jeez. And he got to look at him. Look at this idiot.
He's strutting like a barnyard
He
rooster.
played that. Look at him.
Was he saying sorry? Look at him laughing.
He's sorry. Look at him laugh. He's not going to make this. He's laughing sorry.
This is why you should carry a gun to the pool hall.
So you shoot Brian.
Shoot him in the
Look at
knee.
the shot he just made.
Shoot him in the
They
knee.
shoot him. That was a great shot he just made.
It was.
After that one, he just crapped the 2 balls. Look at Greg. What's he doing? He's crying. It's so funny.
Which means he just has no shame.
He
None.
has no shame, no pride.
None of those normal things.
He does have a lot of gamble.
Yep.
And
That he does.
I wish we didn't become friendly. He's a
Yeah,
payday.
he'd
He's a
love to
payday.
figure out a way to empty him.
Yeah. Pick him. Just roll this in. You'll have a shot on a 6, won't he? Maybe not. Takes a little bit of an angle.
You draw into the 6.
I don't know.
And now it's up to the lucky gods. Like, okay, I'll shoot
Yeah,
that corner.
any idea where that cue ball's going?
Definitely on one of those intersecting paths you don't ever want to be on.
You know, the draw he got with that went too far.
Now just play this soft.
I put 8 in the same pocket, I guess. Don't want to go too far. But I don't like forward side pockets. That looks pretty good. Oh boy.
Nice speed.
Went too
I
far.
think, oh, you got the wrong side.
That's why I hate forward side pockets. Now he's got to come with a good shot.
Well, he's hitting rails. How much angle does he have here?
It hit pretty hard to get around the table.
Maybe he doesn't have to hit the 3rd rail. Oh boy.
Oh, try.
I like Jim from here. You know, well, it is what it is.
Was it 8?
Jim Gravel on the hill.
I should probably open this safer. One, two, three. I can't tell if the 3 goes by the 5. Pretty close. It's a tough rack anyhow.
Let's look at this.
Everything's running back and forth. Boy, if he was trying to bank that, that wasn't good. Might have come out pretty good. You know, it's got to be on his mind how he had a lead last week and lost it at this stage.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
It's got to be. It'll be bothering me right now.
Yeah, he wants to put him
He's
out of
playing
his
safe.
misery.
Nope, he was going for a shot. Right, not much to do here.
Yeah, I think he could draw it down to the bottom rail and back up a little bit for the 2 shot. Just like so, but he missed one ball.
Oh. Close is that off the 9 in the other corner?
Do you think it might go?
I don't know. It looks like it's close, but I don't see anything obvious.
Like it might stay high.
And then he has an easy save.
It
Put the
absolutely
cue ball
does.
down to behind the 3.
Yep. I think it wants to do that. Just got to avoid football. Is that a set of 7? 4?
Yeah, I would have played the other way. Unless he was playing that.
him call. All right, well, he left the not so easy combo.
He didn't spend a lot of time thinking. How's this look? Gotta get really good on that 5 to get good on the 6. I mean, so, never mind.
The pink 4.
Yeah, the
thought it was a
colors
5,
got
yeah.
me again.
Yeah, that's supposed to be going away at some point soon.
Uh,
I know Aramith came out with their new balls.
been hearing about that for a bit now.
Yeah, they're supposed to be back to the normal colors. I know some people think we whine too much. I don't mean us personally. I mean, people are whining too much about the colors. But it was ingrained in our brain for, 50, 60 years.
This is the key. Gotta get good on that 4 to get rid of that 6.
That could work because he's going to
Yeah,
go into the 6.
Awful close to a scratch on the side though. Real close.
Yeah, off of the second ball, right? That's a little
Big
concerning.
pocket.
Well, I'd say try that 3. No, it's a little off angle to play the 3-rail safety shot.
I also think that 7 ball was
Might be in the way. Yeah,
pretty close. Yeah.
he could just touch it soft and get behind. Let
Just
the cue
try
ball lock
not
on the
to
5.
scratch.
Yeah, you saw that one. That was always going to be a scratch off the second ball.
Who's Brian talking to now? He's talking to someone on the sideline. Oh, Jamie's over there. Oh, that's straight. It.
Looks pretty straight.
Yeah, that makes it tougher. If it's straight, draw back a foot, play the 8 cross or 7 cross side. He was going right at the 8.
It's like he just eyeballed playing this 7 down the corner, going down the rail with it.
Nothing wrong with that, but it's tough.
Like you always say, going past the side pocket points.
Mm.
It's tricky business.
Gotta hit a little firm. So
And even if it's not in a way, it's in your psychology.
Oh,
He played it beautiful.
Didn't play position.
Now we're going to have to see a bank shot.
Oh boy.
The bank's on. And he should come around the 9. I wouldn't hit it too hard.
I wouldn't bet on him getting out.
And then he could play a safe under the 9.
I think I'd be looking safer.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's my shot. Tough. Well, it looks a lot easier on that monitor. That one looks okay. On this one, it looks almost impossible.
You're right.
It looks so much easier on that bigger.
Here's what Bobby's talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Now look at that 8 ball.
That looks tough from there. But the other one looks pretty good.
Well, the good news is if he can make it, he's going to come back and forth with speed.
He's going to have to hit it pretty firm.
He's going to hit it firm and thin. So it should make it back. I think he's weighing out whether to play it or play safe. He's going to shoot it.
Gotta shoot it. With the lead. On the other hand, you just keep playing him safe, Brian. I'll find. I have trouble getting out. Well, I'm pretty sure Brian's shooting this one.
Yeah, because all he has to do is
Hold it.
make it, and he's got the
Yeah.
position for the 9. Oh, he went safe.
I'm really surprised.
Proud of him.
Yeah, I really thought he'd shoot. That's it. Even Cliff would have shot from there.
Well, that might be a little bit of an exaggeration.
That was a pretty good safe, though.
It was. It worked out pretty
Yeah,
good.
it really is tough.
Can he spin into the rail and make that ball?
I like what the cue is because you got to jack up to make that shot work.
Well, what do you do? Hit the left side, extreme left
I
side?
think, yeah, you look at where you think you can get away with a safe.
Oh, he hit the extreme left side and sold it out.
Yeah, I would have thought maybe put the 8 on the long rail and cue ball over here and then force him to shoot a bank shot.
Well, you know what? He didn't sell it out yet.
You know,
This is not an easy gimme.
get the hard shot it the hard way. Oh, boy.
Well, I want to thank our feature sponsors, Viking Cues, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Products, and Andy Gow. All of our local sponsors. Thank you, viewers, for tuning in. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, there's another match in a little while.
Yeah, we got a good one coming up. Jamie Nadeau and Steve Rowe. Hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody. This is Brian the Kickin' Chicken with Bobby Hunt for Bobby Hilton and the Shark Stream. See you shortly. We do have another match coming up.
We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, Sigmaware, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT's Pool Cue Repair, Salado App, Mark Anthony Home Improvements, Tommy's Tattoo